I'm Lila Bennett, a 32-year-old graphic designer from Portland, Oregon, and I never thought my best friend of 15 years would betray me in a way that would shatter my trust forever. It was a crisp autumn morning at the cozy Riverfront Cafe, where I sat across from Sarah Jennings, my childhood friend and confidant. We'd been through everything together: heartbreaks, job losses, even my parents' divorce. So when my grandmother passed away and left me a $50,000 inheritance check, Sarah was the first person I told, clutching the envelope as we sipped lattes. Her eyes lit up, and she hugged me, saying, "Lila, this is your fresh start." I believed her. I was wrong. 2 days later, I went to my apartment's lockbox to deposit the check, only to find it gone. My heart sank as I tore through drawers, my mind racing. I called Sarah, frantic, hoping she'd help me retrace my steps. Instead, she showed up at my doorstep, her usual warmth replaced by a smug grin. "Looking for this?" she asked, holding up my check, her manicured nails glinting under the porch light. "You'll never prove I took it," she sneered, tearing the check into pieces and tossing them at my feet. "You're too trusting, Lila. This money's mine now. Consider it payment for all the times I carried you." I stood frozen, the fragments of my future scattering across the floor. "You have no idea what you just did," I said, my voice steady despite the rage bubbling inside. Sarah laughed, flipping her scarf over her shoulder. "Good luck proving anything," she taunted, sauntering away. What Sarah didn't know was that my apartment, in a sketchy part of Southeast Portland, had a security camera I'd installed after a break-in last year. It captured everything: her entering with the spare key I'd given her, rifling through my lockbox, and her triumphant exit. I pulled the footage onto my laptop, my hands shaking, not with fear, but with purpose. My friend Marcus, a paralegal at a local law firm, was already on speed dial. "Leela, this is gold," he said, watching the video. "She's done." I didn't just want the money back. I wanted Sarah to feel the weight of her betrayal. She'd always bragged about her perfect life on Instagram, her 10,000 followers eating up her curated posts about yoga retreats and artisanal coffee. So I planned my move carefully. The next day, I invited Sarah to meet me at the cafe, claiming I wanted to talk things out. She arrived, all confidence, expecting me to beg. Instead, I slid my phone across the table. The security footage paused on her smirking face as she stole my check. Her expression collapsed. "Where did you—" she stammered. "Oh, it gets better," I said, tapping play. The video rolled, clear as day, her voice audible as she muttered, "Lila's too naive for this money." "You wouldn't dare show anyone," she hissed, her face paling. "Would I?" I asked, leaning back. "Your followers might love a dose of reality." I'd already sent the footage to Marcus, who'd filed a police report for theft and fraud. But I wasn't done. Sarah's influencer status relied on her pristine image, so I contacted a local Portland blogger, Jenna Miles, who ran a popular exposé page on shady influencers. Jenna was thrilled to share the story, anonymizing me but detailing Sarah's theft with a link to the footage, now uploaded to a private server. By evening, Nomper Sarah Jennings' scam was trending locally, her followers dropping like flies as comments flooded in. "Fake friend, fake life, and karma's real," Sarah called me that night, sobbing. "Lila, you've ruined me. My brand deals are gone." I let her words hang in the air. "You ruined yourself when you thought you could steal my future and walk away," I replied. The police recovered the check's value through Sarah's bank account, which she'd already deposited, thinking she'd won. My grandmother's lawyer reissued the funds, and I used them to start my own design studio, something Sarah had always mocked as a pipe dream. At my studio's launch party, held at a trendy Pearl District gallery, Marcus raised a glass to me. To Lila, who turned betrayal into triumph. My phone buzzed with notifications. Jenna's blog had gone viral, and Sarah's account was now private, her followers down to a few hundred. Guests at the party, many of whom knew our history, whispered about the check thief who'd underestimated me. I didn't need to gloat. Sarah's downfall was public, her reputation in tatters. As I stood among my new clients, my studio's logo glowing on the wall, I realized her betrayal had only made me stronger. Some thefts are meant to take. Others just reveal what you're capable of building.